Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5. Battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, LSU Tigers, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And it's fielded. We're sort of trying to create good field position here. And the coverage team able to bring him down. For the LSU Tigers return team, not doing the offense any favors there. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today. There's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yep, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team. Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect them. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That'll be a safety.
That's how you get a game started by this defense. What a way to score here early. Just have to see if these 2 points make much of a difference if this game ends up coming down to the wire.
So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll kick it away from the 20. So the Razorbacks offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And here he comes, the quarterback, all eyes on him. He's the guy that just makes everything go.
Well, this guy's Mr. Do-It-All. It's almost odd to say this about a quarterback, but he truly does. He's the echo of the coach and the connector of this offense. When everyone is hooked up to him, this team operates at maximum capacity, and that usually means their opposition is in trouble.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it. And gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And now they run the draw play. Good enough for first down yardage.
Just a good job up front by this offensive line, getting a hat on a hat and be able to give this running back from Arkansas enough room to get upfield and pick up that first down. Nice play.
On first down, it's play action. Quick throw over the middle. And the ball is picked off. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking downfield, it's Tucker. Trying to create here on the move. He's got it for a big gain. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for first and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch made across the middle by the running back. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a second and 2.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. QB decides to keep it here. Oh, and he fumbles. Looks like the defense has it. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. Gives it to the back. Defense will make the stop, which will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So it's Arkansas in front. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the runner takes off to his right. Lights off a defender. Tackled, but first down.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Now rolling out to his left. Football comes out. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
Well, anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk.
On here, we've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. Heads up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. The Razorbacks lining up here on first and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Offense facing a second and 10.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
And the Razorbacks looking to cash in this red zone trip. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made by the tight end.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. The tight end has got it. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Now it's second down here. Looking downfield, it's Tucker. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. They're going to throw for it on third and short. He's going to pull it down and run. Breaks loose at the 40. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the catch, and he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. First down and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the ball to the ground. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
Well, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
Going for a big play downfield. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Most offensive coaches, they're going to be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man. But I'm curious to see if they're going to test this defensive back again because of the excellent coverage he's having out there.
Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain, finally brought down near the 37. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, for many, this is the best conference in all of football. And the first half of this SEC championship was filled with excitement and incredible pageantry. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the much-anticipated conclusion of the SEC championship.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
Pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First and 10 now for the offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Nice read here by the Arkansas quarterback to be able to make this throw and pick up a first down for the Hogs. Did a nice job of waiting for his receiver to get open and then put the ball right on the money.
Tackle made after the completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Well, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
On the run, he'll let it go. And it's complete downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
All right, second down and goal now for this offense. Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Hogs. So a quarterback who can escape and score like that, what a boost for this offense.
Yeah, quarterbacks like this who can scramble are so hard to defend because the defense is so caught up in coverage and defending the pass. By the time they realize what's happening, there's no chance of stopping him from scoring.
And the PAT is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner will be brought down. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. And they bounce back from that costly error here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incompletion sets up a second down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, it is complete. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to pass, it's Tucker. Under pressure, hit as he throws. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. When the play is good enough for a first down, they'll move the ball to a 44. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. So Arkansas has the lead here. They got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And he's going to launch it deep again. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And he's got some open field ahead. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Play action here on first down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Well, this is textbook defensive back play right here. He's in phase with the wide receiver. And the thing that I love, and a lot of defensive backs don't have the ability to do, he gets his head turned around.
Catch made inside the 10. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, fourth quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. They're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Second and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Razorbacks. And the beatdown continues. So the offense flexing here and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Returner choosing to field this one. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good.
Oh, and he fumbled the ball. Potential disaster here. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
Just a great job by this defense to knock that ball loose and get a critical turnover here late in the game, working with the lead. You get the ball back to your offense. Now a chance.
There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. The fumble recovery gives the offense a great opportunity. It's 1st and goal now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Touchdown, Arkansas. And the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. And he'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete on a very risky throw in the end zone. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This has been a monumental mismatch. A beatdown for the ages. It's almost over, thankfully. Pressure is coming. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. Dropping back, it's Tucker. The pass rush closing in. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Ball is free in the backfield. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
Oh, just a costly turnover here for this offense. Last thing they wanted to see is put this ball on the ground, and really any chance of getting back into this game is lost.
And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. It's caught downfield. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Fires it to the wideout. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Touchdown, Hogs. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. That Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. First down. We're going to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. First down here for this offense. Scanning the field. It's Tucker. Bringing pressure. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. And the quarterback dropping back. He's running out of time here. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock expires. That will wrap up this game. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.